I think a mountain is a great metaphor for an art practice. It's about resilience, it's about steadfastness, it's about showing up every single day and being willing to be the observer of the work that you create. As artists, oftentimes we get into the mode of comparisоnism. And I don't know that I'm an artist personally as much as I'm a person who is a creative. My creativity shows up in many different ways. Sometimes it shows up in gardening, woodworking, conversation. It shows up in lots of different ways. The important thing is, however your creativity shows up for you, why not be a mountain in that creativity? Why not be steadfast in the things that you create and how things show up for you? When we embrace our steadfastness, we learn things about ourselves. When we continue to show up and we continue to work through the hard things. Sometimes it's simply us being the observer of all that is happening and all that is going on. Being the quiet observer, like a mountain, allows us to see things without the attachment to them. Does a mountain respond when a tree falls, when a rock falls, when an animal wanders off? I believe mountains are steadfast. They observe what is happening around them. They see the changes, admire the changes, but don't feel a need to be the ones doing the change. Mountains are amazing in how they reflect parts of ourselves, how we view the world. Mountains are storytellers. They remind us of time that's gone by and what it means to be the observer. And they endure seasons. And we, as creatives, also endure seasons. Seasons of creativity. Spring is fresh and jubilant, and summer is full of giddiness and excitedness. When we fall into autumn, we find ourselves getting ready to harvest new ideas. And then winter, we get to sit back with those ideas and think about them and allow them to maybe just sit quietly as they decide what they want to become. When we allow ourselves to be the mountain in our own art, we allow ourselves to see our growth and our progression because we look at it from a non-judgmental place. We look at our art for what it is and not what we desire it to be. Becoming the observer allows us to learn so much about ourselves and about so much of the world around us. But the only way we get to that place of being the observer is to be quiet enough to take ourselves into the practice of doing the observing and be willing to sit in that space because it's different and unfamiliar and oftentimes difficult. Thanks for hanging out with me. I look forward to seeing you the next time. Wherever you are, have the most amazing day. Until then.